Nah. Nah.
Does your asshole itch?
No.
Get your ass up.
Okay.
Welcome to the I Regret Nothing podcast.
I Regret Nothing podcast.
Sweet.
With Mike J and Pedro.
Hey guys, what about me?
I regret nothing. I regret nothing.
Hey, dickheads, you forgot about me, Matt Baguette.
We regret nothing.
I regret everything. Everything I've ever done.
I think I scared everybody with the name of the podcast today. I think everybody's terrified that I put the word Postal 3 in the name of the podcast.
Really?
I'm terrified right now.
I'm constantly terrified.
See, look, it's back. Behind me, literally, it's back. Get it? Hey, welcome everybody to the 72nd episode of the I Regret Nothing podcast with Pedro and Matt.
Yo!
And the genocide supporter, Carl Schecht.
Thanks for that, Mike.
Motherfucker, I almost spilled my drink.
Oh my
Just kidding. He's not a genocide supporter. He just makes jokes, just like all of us, and people are sensitive. So let's move on from that. Anyway, the reason why I titled this podcast Postal 3 is coming back. You guys already heard this last time we did this. I mean, we're putting it back on Steam. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. We're just doing it. There's a lot of people that own it. And the DRM broke a while ago, and the people that are in charge of Postal 3 on Steam had no way to fix it. So we stepped in, and even though we don't really have the ability to fix it, we fixed it. They gave us a little bit of access. We merged in a couple of files that we got from Zoom, and Postal 3 is going to work, sort of. Whoa, I heard myself talking there. Is that you, Pedro?
It's the double. I think it was me, maybe. I'm not sure.
Fucking cocksuckers. Anyway, yeah, Postal 3 is going to work.
Professional.
It's going to be back on Steam again for sale. It'll be $6. We'll put it on sale all the time. And it's going to boot. There's not going to be any Star Force anymore. And I think there's a couple of crashes that were fixed, a couple of grenade crashes, something like that. Nothing major. We don't have the source of the game. We can't fix the hitboxes. None of that's happening. So, no. Don't ask questions about will you be able to do this, that, and the other thing. The answer is no. You'll be able to play it. That's it. And by play it, I mean play it as it is.
To make it very clear, Postal 3 will always be a shitty, unfinished game. But if you are curious, it's there for you to try. It's there for you to buy, enjoy, mod. It's a source game. So, yeah,
do what you want.
We found it.
Do what you want. Don't ask any more questions. Whatever you ask, the answer is no, we don't have access. No. You'll be able to buy it. That's it. And if you own it, you'll be able to play it. So congratulations. We also updated the art on Steam. Put in some library
I like that.
art. So put some nice stuff up there. So hopefully it'll be there sometime next week. Don't know when for sure. Requires Valve running the game, getting things going, making sure it all works. But yeah, I guess that's our A-block announcement. This product that we've been shitting on for the better part of 11 years. We made it work on Steam again instead of just forever making fun of it. Because it's part of our history, even though it sucks. That's why I have this piece of picture on the wall right here. People always ask me every time I post anything on TikTok, and that's behind me, they go, "Oh my God, why do you have Postal 3 artwork?" And I'm like,
horrible.
Put your pearls down for one second.
It's made by Josh.
This artwork was made by our art director. His name is Josh. He made it back in the day. It's beautiful. I don't give a fuck that it says Postal 3 on it. That's just the way it is. So if you wanted to play it, stop asking us for it. The amount of fucking emails I get daily asking for Postal 3 Steam keys is obscene. Vince, too.
Want to know something funny? Somebody pointed out right now is that just because we talked about it right now, one person put up Postal 3 right now. You can see it on SteamDB. Just because we talked about it.
Yeah.
That's as relevant Postal 3 will be for a while.
Super relevant. It's going to trend. Let's get it trending.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it trending on,
It's gonna be.
on Twitter.
Yeah, I heard Valve is gonna put it on the front page when it's coming back, so it's gonna be on front page of Steam.
Front page. Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Gabe
They're gonna make a banner for it.
Gabe N is just going to fucking take it under his wing?
Because it's source. And
I think
like,
Valve is
oh
gonna.
my God, it's my engine.
Valve is gonna fix it for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the number 3. It's his engine.
Yeah.
Who knows?
True. Yeah.
No, we don't get any money from it on Steam. But it does go to the people that funded the game who are in the hole, a lot of money. They spent a lot of money on it, even if it's a piece of shit. You got to remember that. Even the shittiest game you play was thousands of man-hours and millions of dollars by some stupid executive. So, you know. There are good people that are getting money from it. The guy that was in charge of it, Kelly's a good dude. Doesn't matter that the game sucked. Anyway, off of Postal 3 and on to some merch talk. I figure we should just do this at the beginning now. We can go over the stuff that we have that you may or may not own. And the latest thing we have in, this is kind of insignificant, but it's more significant to me because obviously it's me. But we got new Mad Cow Mike J stickers. See them right
Look at
here.
those man titties. They are huge.
Look at those man titties. Look at the little nuts on the bottom of the udder, which
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't notice those. I sent an image of this to Civvy, and he was like, "Those are some beautiful nuts on the bottom of the udders." And I was like, "Why is that the first thing you saw, Civvy? You sick fuck." But yeah, it's beautiful art. Got stickers on it. It's on the back of my business cards now too. We also have these Fudge Pack stickers. They're not for sale though. They're not for sale. They're just a hint that a new Fudge Pack is coming. New Fudge Pack art. So you can't have that. If you like patches, we have Postal 2 and
I like that.
Running with Scissors patches. So if you want to put these on your leather jacket or on your day bag, or I don't know, where else do patches go? What do people do with-
Everywhere.
what do people do with these
A
things?
bidet. Actually, I put the
Denim-
patch on. I put the
denim
patch
jackets.
on the new model I made in the game, like the turret. I put it on the side, the same exact same patch.
So sort of more like a
Yeah.
sticker.
Yeah.
Got it.
But put it anywhere.
Got it. Anyway, these are on sale in the store. And then we got
Put it on your shoes.
we got new lapel pins. These little gold Running with Scissors lapel pins that we did not intend for them to be gold, but this is how they came. Thank you, China. And
China.
I think they look pretty good. They look pretty classy. They're a little big for like up here, but I think like if you're wearing them right here, like on a jacket, like if you're dressed fancy for the evening, you know, you're taking your lady out or your man or your whatever, you wear your little Running with Scissors classy lapel pin on your sport coat, and people will respect you. I think people would.
Pick it
Respect
up,
That's what
bitches,
your.
of course.
What?
That's what you're gonna wear, Mike, when you go to the Game Awards. You're gonna have your little.
The Game
next
Awards,
to-
yes. I have been invited to the Game Awards a grand total of 0 times. So
This year's the year.
I don't think Jeff wants me at the Game Awards. Okay,
Just send him one pin. Maybe he'll wear it.
I'll fast travel. I'll express him one pin. And then our newest doll. I showed this before. It's the Mad Cow Mike J doll. My favorite. It's a good doll. It's really well made. Look at all these extra parts. It's so doll-like. And these beautiful udders. No balls, but
I want
beautiful
milk
udders.
to come out of those others.
Just tum the udders, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
Somebody screen cap that.
beautiful.
Nobody did. Nobody
Got
did
it.
it. Nobody fucking did
I got
it.
it.
I guarantee someone did.
I got it. I
And
got it.
then the main thing we've been selling lately. These signed PS4 and PS5 copies of Postal 4. These
Your
are
dicks on them.
Yeah. This is signed by me and Vince, and they are definitely super limited edition. When we run out of these, we're probably never going to have more. So make sure you get them while we have them. They're not going to go down in price. They're not going to go on sale. We're going to sell until we're out of them. So if you're on the fence, get it now. If you're not, go fuck yourself. These, Postal 4 for PC, new full version.
Beautiful.
Physical brain damages. We got these. We're selling them pretty well. And I figured I'd show this. I know I've showed it before, but this is a Steam Deck skin. This beautiful art. In fact, this Steam Deck skin is so popular that the Steam Deck HQ Twitter account, whenever they show games on their Steam Deck, they're using that skin. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for doing
I'm gonna
that.
go see for myself.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And coming soon, we're gonna have Mob Vince dolls from Postal 4. So Mob Boss Vince dolls. We're gonna have Postal 1/Redux Dude dolls. So that will be 3 different dude dolls we have. Maybe more to come. I don't know. And we are waiting. We're currently waiting for Brain Damaged OST vinyls. The Brain Damaged soundtrack vinyls are going to be coming in stock. Hyperstrange made those. They're going to be shipping us some. And we just signed another deal for vinyls for our own games. So I'm going to have Postal Redux vinyls hopefully sometime in the next 6 months. And if those do well, then they're more than willing to do Postal 2 and Postal 4. So, I don't know if you guys like vinyls. I don't know if you guys like listening to our fucking OSTs, which are pretty good. They're pretty good. So yeah, that's all of our merch. I mean, we got plenty of other merch. That's my job now. My fucking job is merch.
Can we talk about the Pedro doll coming soon?
Oh no,
that was
Not yet.
classified.
Yeah, that's actually just
It's
like
You broke
NDA.
NDA.
that's like a
I just broke NDA.
little baby foreskin, and when you squeeze it, it says, "I'm Pedro."
Every time you squeeze the foreskin, you can hear me go, "Oh yeah,
I'm a Pedro.
it's me, a Pedro,
Pedro.
Pedrito Saucer."
You guys are sick in the head.
Yeah,
We are.
yeah,
we
very
are.
much.
Welcome to Running with Caesars.
Yeah,
Love it.
so that's all of our stuff. That's all of our merch. I know I've showed you guys this before. It's just not happening yet. This is a nice figurine of the dude that we have modeled and ready to go. But it's just not that easy to get these done. You have to have a die created or an injection mold, and they are fucking expensive, man. They are so expensive. And they're not expensive if you're going to make 50,000 figures. But we're not going to make 50,000 figures. We're going to make like 500 or 1,000 of them. And so paying $20,000 to $30,000 for an injection mold is fucking insane. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at some point. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I want to do it.
Figure it out.
But it's got to be worth it. Figure it
Figure it
out. Postal 4 news. I know we're working on another patch right now. Should be coming out soon, right, Pedro?
Hopefully, we're trying for. I don't want to say a date, but we're trying for next week. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. So
If
maybe
that doesn't work
maybe
out,
next
I
week.
mean,
And this is
maybe.
PC.
In a week or two.
This is PC. For you PlayStation players out there, our porting house is in the process of starting a patch for PlayStation 4 and 5. It is definitely not going to include everything that's in the PC right now. It's going to be cherry-picked stuff. Sorry about that. It's just way too fucking expensive, and it takes way too much time to do this stuff. And until the game is actually, like, truly mostly complete, it's not worth us having them go on a long bender trying to incorporate everything, because everything they do kind of gets undone with the next patch, and it's just not financially
And we are-
feasible.
Yeah, and we are genuinely sorry for that. We know that some of you really bought the PS version because you couldn't afford a good PC to play Postal 4, which is it takes a little bit. So we are really sorry, but again, we are trying what we can, and like Mike said,
That's just the way it is. And then last but not least, co-op. It's just in development. Hopefully, it'll be out sometime before the end of the year for PC only. Again,
Yeah.
PlayStation is unknown at this point. It's something that we're going to have them look at and potentially project to us later. But it's going to require, again, the game to be mostly feature complete at that point. So, yeah, that's all.
Well, we have a lot of other stuff like better lighting, revamped mission, bug fixing, all the usual.
What about the
tidbits.
stuff that Carl's worked on, bro?
Oh yeah, the blood, the piss.
Ah.
You can tell us. Carl.
Yeah, you can tell us
Yeah,
all
I've
about the
been,
fixes you made.
I've been reworking the blood. It still needs a little bit of work. I have improved piss rendering. The urine looks a lot better. Let's see. I think I mentioned explosions already. I've completely overhauled pretty much every explosion you see in the game. They're really badass now. Impact particles, which I still need to make more, but we only have 2 impact particles: concrete and sparks. We need to get like wood and feathers for like cloth and shit. So much more to be done.
Thank you, Carl.
And I'm enjoying every second of it.
Thank you, Carl. Everything you do is appreciated. Matt, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm
Can I also
next week,
do
I know
Shit.
I'm fired by next week for sure.
Fired's not the word. Laid
out.
off.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
out.
laid off and laid.
Jerked off.
I will say,
Vince is gonna call me.
I will say, we're gonna be overhauling the weapons sometime in the next year, and I'm going in
Yeah.
on that with Matt. Him and I,
It's gonna be fun.
we're gonna touch tips on that.
Yeah. I'm working on like new shovel models now, so they're gonna be pretty cool.
That's just jerking
Gorgeous.
off, trying to get
Oh, yeah.
DLSS in the game is what's happening.
And
Yeah,
so
exactly,
in the topic
yeah.
of
And
so in the
DLSS one day,
topic-
guys.
One
so in
day.
the topic of co-op, if you guys missed it, check out the trailer.
Yeah.
It shows exactly why we were so happy about announcing it. Because if you look at the trailer, you see just how much fun we had recording it, and that's how much fun co-op really is. So that's pretty much what we are going to look forward to. So check that trailer. It was at Realms Deep. You can check it in the official Ramesses website. Really fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Go fucking to it. Go check it out. Go to YouTube. Check it out. Anyway, no more Postal 4 news. We got one more thing.
No, I was like, don't expect co-op in the next update. It's still months away. It's not ready yet.
It takes time. Sorry. End of Postal 4 news. Valve added a new security check, which I got an email about the other day because I guess a couple of Steam accounts were compromised and games were switched out for malware, which kind of sucks. I'm curious as to why they just haven't forced two-factor auth on all dev accounts.
Yeah.
Like, why was
I'm
that
not
not
sure.
a thing in the past? And this security check is kind of lame. It's requiring a cell phone or a mobile number or a phone number to be added to your account so it can call you or text you a code. And it's like, that is really basic two-factor auth, actually. That's like the most hackable two-factor auth there is.
But two-factor
people
on
can spoof it,
anything
right?
nowadays. Like I get so much spam and weird stuff in my email or everywhere. Like I got my Discord hacked before. I don't trust anything nowadays. Like,
well, I don't
so-
like the Valve Guard is pretty good. So why don't they just require Valve Guard to update your build on? I mean, it's not hard. Just turn on mandatory two-factor auth, which they have already had for, I don't know, 5 years, more than that, and just
Even
require
SIM
it.
guards can be bypassed.
I'm
Even
sure
that
it
be
can,
bypassed.
but-
But it's still better than
Well,
SMS.
I'd be fine if they required three-factor auth for it because that's a pretty important step for all developers. But one of the steps should be it requires Steam Guard and a text code. That's fine. You're updating a build of a game. It's pretty important shit. So I'm glad they're doing it. It just seems like, why is this now, and why are they not requiring the thing that they already have? So I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, you know what? You're right, Postal Dude. They should add cock ID authentication, like there is at the Bidet Mansion in Postal 4.
Yep.
It's very fast
Goodness
now. It used to be
gracious.
very slow. We improved the
Yeah.
speed of the cock
That's true.
identification. Yeah, we had to improve the speed. It was very slow at reading veins.
Yeah, but it felt real. Like it takes time to open your pants and pull out your massive cock and put it on the thing.
Right,
Right.
but that didn't happen. None of that actually happened. It was all theoretical. If it was Cyberpunk, they'd do it.
Yeah, they would. Yeah,
I finished Phantom Liberty, by the way.
I'm not done yet, but it's good. I like it.
The last 45 minutes or so is just purely cinematic crap. Like, it's like the game ends, and then there's just like a whole nother almost hour.
There's a movie.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
they
interactive movie.
they announced a live action movie of an adaptation, so I guess they're gonna have Idris Elba and Keanu making in a movie. So they're adapting the game into a movie.
It's
That's
a
one of
shame
the
the
thoughts.
girl that voices V doesn't actually look like V, because I really, really like her voice.
Yeah, the voice is great. Yeah.
I never played
I'd
as a
even
male.
say-
I never played as a male, so I don't know what the
I'd
female voice.
I'd even
E-
say
even
her
the-
voice work is better than the male V.
I feel like I like the male V. I feel like the male V kind of looks like Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad a little bit. I feel like he could play
I
him.
feel like
yeah.
I feel like it looks like Justin Timberlake. I always get Justin.
Yeah, yeah,
Timberlake
he
vibes.
also looks like Justin Timberlake. Yeah, he does. Yeah, but I don't think Justin Timberlake has the gravitas. I mean, he's not a bad actor, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who they're gonna pick. It could be anyone. You can make your character look like anyone. I don't know who they're gonna cast.
That's true.
So,
Are they gonna get
I
the
think
guy?
Uwe
Are they gonna get the
Reeves.
guy that played Takagura or whatever his name is? What's his name?
That would be sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are they
I-
going to get
yeah.
Keanu Reeves for Johnny
I think-
Silverhand?
Yeah,
No, it's gonna be Danny
That
DeVito.
would be cool,
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
Danny DeVito's gonna play everybody. Actually,
Yeah.
Even female V.
actually, you know
think
what I
U-
saw? I saw The Creator yesterday. Have you guys seen the trailer?
I want to
for that?
see that. I want to. Yeah.
wanna
It was
like
good.
Blomkamp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it was made by what's his name, Gareth Edwards, the guy
yeah,
who directed
the-
Rogue One.
Mhm.
It was good. It was a little long. Kept going,
Yeah.
and you
The
know,
budget
I
is
know-
very low for that movie, though.
Yeah, they
which is
used like a
pretty crazy.
$4,000 camera for the whole thing. The special effects are very good. It was
Yeah,
entertaining.
they shot it on location. They just traveled and shot it. They made the CGI at the end
Yeah.
instead of thinking it first. Yeah.
No, it was good shit. I highly recommend seeing The Creator.
I want to see it. Yeah. I love Rogue One and the 2014 Godzilla. So
Yeah, it's good shit. Valve drawing a stark line in the sand with Counter-Strike 2 says bye-bye to Mac players and 32-bit systems. I saw this announcement and I get it. I do get it.
yeah.
I know how small of a percentage the Mac users are of the Steam community, but
Dude,
that's still,
90% of
it's
game
still a
companies do
lot
that.
of people.
Yeah, but I think
kinda get it.
90% of game companies do that. No one wants to release games on.
I know
Linux
what they
and
really
Mac
need to
right now.
do, and they've been talking about it for a while. Is Steam needs to offer GeForce Now built in,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, true.
and even
Well-
though that would require all these people having good internet, you'd think people that have decent MacBooks or any MacBooks at all will probably have good internet, and then they can just fucking play whatever.
They
Well,
will
I think
get so
also-
much money out of it too.
I think Apple is pushing right now for gaming more and more. I think they need to make a better system to implement, like, so we can implement our games on their system. Or they should make it easier or something like that.
Well, we can't even put Postal 4 on Mac.
Yeah.
It's literally not
Yeah.
possible unless we updated to Unreal 5.1.
True.
I think. Like,
Yeah.
There
lot
is
of
no Apple Silicon support at all.
A lo-
So
A lot of people don't buy certain games because their PC cannot run it. So having GeForce Now as an option on Steam would be so smart for it would be great for the consumer because they can actually have like an easy to access thing on the actual platform.
Yep.
And it will be great for the developers and Valve
Yeah.
because they will get more money. So
Right.
why the
I mean,
fuck not?
you got to remember though, there is a slippery slope to all this, right? Like as we push towards cloud gaming, we are again diluting ownership of the game just a little bit more. And as we push towards more cloud gaming, then we start pushing towards like the Netflix model for gaming.
Yeah.
And
But
this
I
has been
think
a
that's where
pretty
we're going. That's
I
the
understand
future of
that.
gaming.
I understand that, but it is a really, really big hot topic in the indie community because
Yep.
it will literally kill every fucking indie developer. Okay? Like
Yeah.
if we have to rely on minutes people play our game, we're fucked.
Yep.
Like you're
It's gonna- I
literally
see-
fucked.
I see even the Xbox Game Pass going this way. They said Microsoft right now they are losing Game Pass people, and if they are keep losing, they're getting out of the game industry. So
Well, that's good. I'm all
they are bidding
for
everything on it. Yeah.
get it the fuck out of here. I mean, I obviously the Game Pass model doesn't require cloud gaming. It lets you download the game and play it live.
Yeah, I think Game Pass is great. Yeah.
Well, of course it's great, but it's terrible for developers.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Except, well, the thing is that except if you're a Microsoft studio, they give you a big share. But still,
but
if
the
you're like
share
a small
that you're
developer,
getting is still nothing. Okay, like if you count the amount of people that are playing your game on Game Pass and you sold them that many units, you'd be fucking loaded.
Yeah. But that's why like all the companies, they are trying to make their own platform, but then in the end they just go back to Steam because they say that even though they could make more money on their own platform, it doesn't work. So
I mean, maybe at some point here, Steam will say, no, we want to keep people doing this. We just need to give developers a little bit more money. So maybe they'll go to the 80%. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to take time.
How much do they take Steam right now?
It's 70-30, same as Sony, same as Microsoft, same as Apple. The only people that aren't are Epic and a bunch of like smaller streaming smaller game platforms like GOG and Green Man, and these places are taking less because they know they have to compete. Epic is doing it sort of in bad faith, but they're doing it. So we kind of, you don't always want to root for the person doing something in bad faith, but you do want the industry to change. So you really hope that Valve takes it to heart, lowers their cut. But who knows? I mean, they own the block, so I don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's not great. It's not great at all. In amazing, hilarious news, Richatello stepped down at Unity. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Can we all sing the
good.
Na 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 song? The goodbye song?
Na 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 na.
Hey, goodbye.
So
I like how he just fucking takes. He just walks in, leaves it like fucking shits his pants, takes them off, and just leaves. That's what he did to you.
Remember, there's a bunch of people at Unity that approve this. So he may have been part of the cancer, but he is not the cancer. Like, there's more to it than this. Clearly, the board wanted this because Unity is not profitable. Unity doesn't make money.
No,
and
I don't know how they're going to reel from this now.
Well, they're not. I mean, there was definitely a way for them to make money out of this if they just didn't fucking shit on the ball and throw it in. But now I think they're just going to end up going out of business.
It's very irreversible when you fuck up once and you fuck up in style. You don't just fuck up. You fuck up in such a grand scale that whatever the fuck you do, no AI generated apology is going to help you. So you're fucked now. And
I mean, they're fucked. That was so stupid. I mean, they did it, and just not great. Just not great at all. Thanks, Unity, for being there for everybody and then not being there for everybody.
And the thing is that they rolled back what they said, but by the time you've done it, it's too late. Like, you tainted your image. So.
Yeah. It's like they didn't even do any incubation.
See, like Epic is going through not really similar thing, but they announced that Unreal Engine you're gonna have to pay for it from next year for cinematic and non-game developers. But they explain why. They went in detail. I mean, it doesn't make people really happy about it, but they are losing money and they have to fire like the people who made Fall Guys and the people who made Rocket League, and they are like, guys, we are down in the shitter, and they're like, we're gonna have to make a subscription model, not for everyone, but so they are pretty open with it. But it's just gonna be like not for everyone. It's just like cinematics, and every month if you make a game, you're fine. But I don't know. I think they handled it better. So, and the CEO went on stage and made an announcement. I think Unity should have done something like that. If they shouldn't make you pay per install, they should just do like a subscription something.
Yeah. Well,
so people used to pay for Unreal back then.
Of course, we used it on fucking Postal too. It was very expensive.
Yeah.
Fucking Source for Postal 3, that shit was $250,000. Fucking shit was expensive back in the day.
I thought it was built on Unreal 3.
Postal 3?
Yeah,
no.
I thought it was built on the Unreal Engine 3. I've had it wrong this whole time.
No.
Yeah, people don't remember that. Now we had it easy. Like game engines have been free, but before you had to pay for it, a ton of money. So.
Yeah. I mean, like most devs that use Unreal never pay them $1.
Yep.
You got to make $1 million net. You have to net $1 million.
That's why just make a battle royale. Every game battle royale.
No, fuck that. Fuck battle royale.
Postal royale. There we go.
Dade Alex, bizarre Gollum apology was apparently written by ChatGPT, and the studio didn't even get approval on it. What the fuck is wrong?
Is that the Gollum game? Wait. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What?
Is
It's
it not
very
maybe like
funny.
a community manager or something that just had enough of the community and just went on his own and did the apology on his own? Something pretty like that happened.
Like
He
sometimes
just went in. Yeah.
sometimes I make spelling mistakes on social media, which I shouldn't. But on artwork, yeah. But at the very least, it's genuine. Okay. So if we do some kind of apology, at least it's genuine. Okay. So we're not fucking with you. But yeah,
It's fine. We already announced that Postal 5 will be written in ChatGPT. So
oh well.
So we are saving money. So yeah, the whole game.
The
Yeah.
art style, everything.
We are using an AI voice of Rick Hunter for the next game. Yeah.
But people are still
Exactly.
going to say that Postal 3 is better than Postal whatever the fuck comes next. So
Well, Postal 4 is better.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably better than
Yeah, I haven't tried it, and I know they tried to fix it, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty better in Postal 3.
God damn it! I muted.
people
my
are saying you're
microphone.
muted.
I am. I did. I muted because I was
okay.
hacking. But when I mute, I don't mute for you. I muted in OBS.
Ah, I see.
So you guys hear me. What I said, guys, was that Pedro said that Postal 3, people will say Postal 3 is better than X. And I'm like, no, people don't say that. That's a Trumpian statement. Russian Postal 3 simps say that. Postal 3 sucks balls, okay? And I said that Daedalus Gollum might be a better game than Postal 3. Fucking figure it out. People are still screaming that I'm muted, but I'm definitely not.
Figure it out.
Definitely figure that shit out.
You're not muted, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
But
muted anymore. No.
But yeah, it's crazy. And Postal 4 is better because Mike made a plain model. So yeah.
That's
But
not
no, at
in
this point, they're
Postal
just
4,
fucking
you
trolling.
fuck.
Fuck
That's in
off.
Apocalypse
Yeah.
Weekend. I was going to go try to get a picture of it, but I'd have to run through Postal 2 Apocalypse Weekend, and I didn't get very far. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, though.
I'm going to make Pedro do it. It's on
You're gonna make
Freddy
what, sorry?
Fraud's desk, I think. If you go into Apocalypse Weekend, you go to the Gayfish Interactive office. On Fred's desk, I think there's this airplane, and it's the one thing I ever modeled. I used an online tutorial to model a plane, and they put it in Apocalypse Weekend. So technically, I'm a 3D
I think we
artist.
could just we could put it in Postal 4 somewhere as an Easter egg.
Yeah.
I
We
don't
You
know
can
where
say it's in Postal 4?
Yeah, well, we'd have to take a picture of it. I don't know where the model is, and I'm sure as fuck not doing that again.
I think we can. I was trying to put Postal 4 in Unreal Engine, Postal 2 in Unreal Engine 5, and I think you can just extract all the 3D models from the game. And
Well, there
put
you
them
go.
Anywhere you want.
Go to
Yeah.
the Freddy Fraud office at Gayfish Interactive and find the airplane.
Yeah.
That's
Make it
We are going to
RTX.
replace all the airplanes with yours on Postal 4.
Yeah.
Ones that
I
fly
think
by.
it's important. Yeah, very important.
Yeah.
They're not textured, but it doesn't matter. They're super far away. They don't need to be textured.
Yeah.
They're there.
How,
They exist.
how optimized are these models, though, Mike?
Oh, bro, you don't need. Fuck you. It's probably about 4 polys. Okay, there is no. There's nothing. There's nothing unoptimized about them. Anything I do is ultra optimized. Okay. I am what some would call the premier 3D artist. and I'm just so good at it that I don't do it anymore. I would put all
You
of you
know
out of
what's
business.
funny?
You're so good at it. You could do it with your cock if you wanted
Yes,
to.
I
You know
might.
what's funny is that you're still better than I am because I never tried 3D.
Facts.
There you go.
That shit is facts. While we're talking about art, how about we show some fantastic fucking fan art? How about that?
Fantastic fucking
That's a
fan
segment
art.
instead.
Brought to you by
Let's
Mike
see
Takes
it.
Bidets. A clean ass is a happy ass.
You know, Carl, you're talking through the bumper, which you can't hear. But here's this week's fantastic fucking fan art. And it's brought to you by Yumi. I don't know how to fucking say that name. Somebody on Twitter with the name UMEE01221. And it's this really nice drawing of the Postal dude getting his milk in Postal 2. Hey.
And Yumi makes amazing art. Like every day, tons of different artworks for Postal. Like honestly, it's crazy the amount of art for Postal that person is doing.
Yeah.
That's good shit. I appreciate
Um,
Yumi's art.
This is part of
looks-
Postal
it looks
Tober, by
great.
the way.
Oh, this is a Postal
And-
Tobel art. So yes, in case you guys don't know, there's an event on Twitter right now called Postal Tober, which we did last year, and we're doing it again this year. Basically, every day has a new theme, and people post just all this really cool art that they work on all month. There's a pinned post on the RWS Studios Twitter account, or if you follow at Squizzle UK, SQUIZZLE UK, for the daily challenges. And get us your art. It's cool shit. I mean, make sure you hashtag PostalTober, and also make sure you hashtag RWS Art on your art that you put up on Twitter, because if you don't, we may not see it, and if we want to see it, we want to post it for the pod. It looks like there's some fucking weird overlay shit on this. Get rid of that. That's weird. People just saw some fucking crap, but I got rid of it. All right, back to the podcast. Thank you for the art, Yumi. Can't wait to see more of it. History, unfortunately, repeats itself as Telltale Games lays off most of its staff. Most or just some?
I didn't look it up.
So did Expanse
they've
fail?
done
Is
it.
that what happened? Expanse failed? Or the
That's why it's
executives
taking
just
so
want the
long.
money?
I don't know. They're working on The Wolf Among Us 2 as well, and they've been working on it since even before The Expanse. So I'm not sure
It
what's going
says in
on.
the article it's an unknown portion of its staff. An unfortunate deja vu moment for a handful of its employees.
Yeah.
Are we going to see the third version of Telltale after this?
Yeah, it's just a name. People keep buying the company name.
I've never
It's
actually
not the
played a
same as
single
it
Telltale
used to
game.
be, that's for sure.
I enjoyed the Expanse game. I don't think I enjoyed it as a game as much as I enjoyed it as a story. The game itself was super mediocre. The zero gravity stuff was super cool, but the story was really good. The voice acting was really good, and just seeing more stories within the Expanse universe was super cool for me.
Well, that's most of their games. You just click things, you walk around a bit, and you look at cutscenes and dialogue. But
And it
yeah.
uses Unreal 4, so I was like seeing all kinds of like fucked up things that we
I
also
will
have.
never-
So it was pretty fun.
I will
Yeah.
never forgive them for what they did to the Borderlands Telltale version of the game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What the fuck? They had gold on the first game, and then on the new Tales from Borderlands, they fucked up so bad. How can you fuck up such a solid base? How? It's basically a new team. It's basically Gearbox as well, and Randy Beachford. I mean, it really sucks that I hope whatever comes out of these layoffs, which suck for everybody involved, regardless of whatever the fuck they did, it sucks. But whatever third iteration of Telltale Games is there, it's better than the second one. Because they are still going to make games. They said that despite these layoffs, they are still going to make more games. So we'll see where they go from here. But it really sucks that they had to do this.
Yeah, I mean,
Can't wait for the RWS layout.
it's
news.
everywhere. Well, I already fired you, so
Oh fuck yeah! I didn't see it on IGN yet, so I didn't take it.
Yeah,
as a
no, I
news yet.
didn't do. I mean, I did it publicly because I did it here, but I
Yeah.
didn't actually have a barbecue. Like we'd have a barbecue with your salary, and then we announce
Yeah.
it to the world. We're like, hey, everybody, we're eating these burgers and hot dogs and steaks with Matt's salary. Fuck that guy.
That's perfect.
We
I don't know
celebrate.
if I prefer this or going to Vince's office. Yeah.
We celebrate your departure. Bye.
I'm gone.
Next topic we already talked about, which was Cyberpunk. Other than there is a sequel that's happening, which is good, obviously. There needs to be more. I'm not sure where it's going to go because the ending...
Space!
Well, yeah, but, I mean, you haven't finished the game quite yet, so...
Not yet.
There's going to have to be like a... There's going to have to be like a little turn somewhere. I don't know. It's going to, I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't want to spoil it. But clearly, you have to play as somebody else. Spoiler. 2 years after the launch of Windows 11 adoption is still way behind Windows 10. And I can tell you why. Because they have gatekeeped installing Windows 11. I had to buy a new computer to get it. Okay? My computer, which, I mean, I needed a new computer anyway. It wasn't that old, but I wanted to upgrade. And I looked into just upgrading my processor, and the cost wasn't worth it. But like my computer was like maybe 5 years old, 4 years old, and my processor wasn't on their approved processor lists, which is insane. And I know there was ways around that, but like there shouldn't have to be ways around that. That's fucking crazy. That's Apple shit.
Their excuse is the TPM 2.0. Yeah. You can change it, but you have to mess around with your motherboard settings on launch.
Yeah,
So
I
that's what I was
tried
gonna
that.
say.
I tried that, and I was like,
Yeah,
nah,
but
I don't
some
wanna fuck around with that.
but actually some PCs cannot even do it. You have no choice to buy a new motherboard. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
upgrading
and
my
your CPU.
machine. Upgrading my machine was like $300 less than buying a brand new machine. So I said, fuck it, and just got a new machine.
Yeah. I upgraded mine to get Windows 11 as well. So
I was
upgraded
upgraded
it
it just
from-
update to Windows 11.
What?
I'm fucking scared of upgrading.
but once you get it, it's great. It's like I really like it, but yeah, it's it shouldn't have been like Mike said, like stuck behind an upgrade. So
I believe so.
literally
I do want to
Apple shit.
upgrade it. I'm just scared that it will fuck my shit up. And
Oh
then
yeah,
I
all
was
your-
scared at first.
all your super important stuff, Pedro. It'll fuck up all your fucking
like,
child porn.
I-
You can't even access
holy
your child
shit.
porn.
God damn.
I got
right
some
below the
really
belt.
important 18 plus porn. But yeah, I do plan on upgrading. I do.
Yeah, you should. It's good.
But they
stuff.
are talking about Windows 12 1 year from now. So, but
I
we
thought
don't even
they
know
were-
what's going on at this point.
They said they were going to stop at 10. I remember an
Yeah.
article about
Why would
that.
you stop when you can make more money?
I guess
Why
so.
ever would you stop when you can make?
That's
more
actually
money?
the branding for running with scissors. Why would you stop when you can make more money?
Yeah, I mean that's
That's-
that's why we're in this for the money. We clearly make a lot
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tons
Don't
of
you
microtransactions.
Don't you see my beautiful office? That's this tiny room inside of an Allstate office.
Didn't you
Dude,
miss?
I went to
Go ahead.
go for it. Go for it.
Didn't
go
you
for it.
miss Postal 4 vote, where it's like Minecraft mob vote, but you had to vote between
Yeah.
microtransactions,
So that-
always online DRM, and all that stuff, and you can only pick one. The other two are gone forever. So that's how much we want to make money. That's how much we want to screw you guys
Yeah,
over.
we're gonna
We
do
even have a
episodic.
vote,
We're gonna do episodic games with microtransactions, paywalls, and shark cards, fart
Post-
cards.
yeah.
We're
Postal
gonna call them
5
fart cards.
Postal 5, you have to pay for each day of the week in the game.
And per bullet and per fluid ounce of piss.
Yeah.
We
That's
want
what
to
the guy
fuck your
wanted to do at
wallet
uh,
up.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's what
hired Rich.
EA is gonna do.
I hired him.
Yeah.
I brought him in. He's now Running with Scissors majority shareholder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And board
Running with
member.
Scissors, John Richitello, RWS executive.
We gotta
Chairman
charge
of the
for
piss.
every single install.
Chairman of the piss, John Richitello, coming in hot to charge you per fluid ounce of piss.
But we asked him to model a plane for his first week at the
No,
office.
he
He's
cannot
gonna-
model a plane. That's my job, and I already did it 15
Yeah.
years ago, 18 years ago. Okay, it was a long time ago.
baby Mike J.
Now, what did you use to model it?
I don't know.
Pussy.
Probably
Rhino.
It was probably Max.
Max, yeah.
Gross.
Maya.
Oh no! Look at Carl fucking genociding my model. He's over there in a broken chair, and I can't even fucking make a model over here. Epic Games won't let you trade items with your friends in Rocket League starting in December. Why? Why?
It's related to the layoff of Psyonix employees. It's like they are trying to scrap every bit of money that they can. If you can trade skins, then they make less money because people don't really have to buy them. So it's part of it. Yeah.
Behind every bad business decision, you would hope that they would realize whatever they're doing is not going to be great for their wallets. And like making those Epic exclusives is bad for their wallets. They do it. Removing trading from online games that built a foundation over that. Like Rocket League is relevant because of trading. Let's be honest here. It's just like Counter-Strike. Imagine removing trading from Counter-Strike.
Do you think that
Everybody would get the fuck out?
Do you think Telltale laid people off because Expanse didn't make as much money because it was EGS exclusive?
Like if I know, but
I'm not
it's a
sure.
possibility.
I don't think there's enough. I mean, people. I like the Expanse, but I think it's not big enough of an IP. So I'm not sure. But The Wolf Among Us isn't either. But
yeah,
who knows?
Well,
at this
cool,
point, it's
cool,
very hard.
Cool decisions, guys. Like give people the feature and then take it away. Cool. I mean, I guess we've done that with Postal 4 a little bit.
No, bring back the brains. The brains.
Oh no, not the brains.
And slapping
the
people
brains.
with severed hands.
Brains will be
That dude. Wait, did someone record their ass being smacked to the sound, that slapping sound?
Yeah, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I love the ass slapping sound. I'm sad it's gone. Sorry that's not coming back, guys. Sorry.
No.
Guts are gone. Brains, guts.
Mike is gonna learn 3D to bring it back. Yeah.
I did learn 3D. I just retired because I was too good.
Yeah.
I taught
I think you
everything
should make more
everything
planes.
I knew to this young boy I used to babysit named Carl Schecht. He loved me. He loved me so much that he actually took my last name, removed a couple letters, and changed an A to an E. That's how much he loved me.
Yeah.
I love you too,
And
Dad.
now,
I adopted
You know?
him. I named him Carl Schachter, and he was like, I just want to be Carl Schecht. And I said, okay.
you still hold him in your arms. Like sometimes you just hold him like
I
this.
do. I rock him to sleep.
And he's like all cuddled up like this with his helmets going, woo.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
very
I think
cute.
I think about time I fly down to Arizona so you can hold me in your arms, buddy.
I'm gonna
You always
spoon
wanted to have
you.
a kid, Mike.
Well, when
Uh,
I can't, you can spoon my body pillow.
Oh my God, yes.
It's very important.
Is it like shaped like a person, or is it just like a regular body pillow?
It's a regular body pillow, but it has an image of either Mayor Mike J or Mad Cow Mike J on it. You haven't seen these?
No. Does it have a dick insert?
God, you don't even fucking. Well, you can cut your own. You don't even look at the online store of the company you work for.
I have actually looked at it. I just didn't see the body pillow yet.
There's no Mayor Mike J for sale. I just had one made for my wife. But there is a Mad Cow Mike J one, and it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to our next segment, which is cool comment, bro.
Cool.
Cool comment, bro.
This week's cool comment. Well, it appears there's two of them. I guess. Pedro, is there two of them?
There are two of them, yes.
All
That
right.
was on purpose.
This is on the co-op trailer on YouTube. It's very small. I need to lean in. Gabriel 8490 says, RWS, keeping a champion game studio you are, your dedication and loyalty to your games and their community is unmatched. Thanks, Gabriel. We will try. Bonus Ducks says, the best part, this co-op update has been done by the same guy that did the co-op mod for Postal 2 back in the, and I'm assuming it says day, but that is correct. Nick is the person that is currently working on co-op for Postal 4, and obviously the co-op mod for Postal 2 is called Nick's Co-op. I did see somebody asking in the chat earlier about whether we'd ever incorporate that into the base game. It's definitely been a topic of conversation. It's just not something we have the time to do right now. So it is possible that we'll implement that, but it's just not happening right now. One other question I wanted to answer, I had to shut a guy up from spamming it earlier. He wanted to know if Postal 3 is going to be banned in Germany on Steam. The answer is yes. It's always been banned on Steam in Germany. Will we be selling keys for it? I don't know. Maybe I'll sell them on our store just so you can buy them, but I can't promise you that right now.
Just move out of Germany, bro.
But down the line, you can use a VPN too. Also, if you need it and you can't buy it because you are in a location like that, if you hit me up, I'm sure we can figure something out. So one day we'll figure that out. Back to our faces. Do I think Vince is taking a shit right now? Yes, obviously he shits all the time. New PlayStation 5 Slim model announced. I saw them. They look fine.
I think
But they were not. They were not really announced as. I mean, they are slimmer, but they were not branded as slim. Usually they do like the slim model, right? They call it slim, but yeah. And usually the tech inside is different. Here it's just the same. It's just they're gonna remove the normal model and just put that one instead. I think. Yeah.
I moved my Xbox out of it. Was inside of a cabinet under my TV, and I moved it outside of that. And Jesus fucking Christ, that thing is fucking big.
Yeah.
I don't even have it standing up. I have it on its side, and my TV doesn't have a big enough gap between it and the bookshelf there. So the Xbox is actually kind of cutting off a little part of the bottom of the TV when I sit down, which is super fucking nice, I guess.
I think you should cut your furniture to fit it, make it all
cut a hole, cut a little hole.
Usually they change the models more drastically, but this time it was basically the same thing but just slimmer. Because historically, like the PS2 Slim is very different, PS3 Slim is very different.
Yeah.
Usually people prefer the original models because they are more unique and more interesting, despite being way bigger.
No, but I think that's what I mean. This time they're just gonna replace it, I think.
Yeah, I think here they did make it slimmer, but they kept more or less the same design. I think the original still looks better. I mean, they had to have some historically, accurate things, but it's all right. I mean, you can replace your hard drive or your SSD now.
Can either one take a disk drive now? Like you can add it on to the disk drive less one.
Yeah, you can. You can actually remove it.
Yeah,
which is a nice plus.
Yep.
But I think people are just gonna wait for the Pro is coming out in 6 months or a year from now, and I think people might just wait for the Pro at this point. If they haven't bought a PS5 yet, they might just wait.
So many SKUs. So many SKUs. Jesus. Activision Blizzard's latest games will start arriving on Xbox Game Pass in 2024 if Microsoft deal closes. Lame.
It's closing next week. This week or next week? I don't remember. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't follow Monopoly shit.
But
for how long has this been?
It's been forever.
It's been a really long time.
Yeah.
I'm against Game Pass, so fuck that shit. Also,
people are gonna be "Yuppie, Call of Duty on Game Pass and Overwatch on Game Pass."
I'm happy we fucking got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+1 on Steam. I've been waiting all that time to finally buy it, and now I just had no excuses. I bought it.
Yeah, I mean, those are some good games. I remember losing many years of my life to Tony Hawk 1.
And they even got Diablo now on Steam, Diablo 4. I kind of wish they added Diablo 2, which is what everybody wants, but that's asking too much.
Yeah. Amazon now letting you buy games on its cloud gaming service, but only Ubisoft ones.
It's my favorite platform now.
Who the fuck wants to buy games from Ubisoft or work exclusively on the cloud when Ubisoft is known for their shitty online services?
Well, and does Amazon's cloud service require you to sign into whatever it's called now, UbiLink or whatever?
I would think so
Ubisoft
because if
Connect?
they force it on Steam, they would definitely force it
Yeah.
everywhere else. They want to
I'm pretty
push
sure.
all this shit there. And who the fuck would make such a stupid ass investment?
Yeah.
Like I cannot imagine like one person thinking, yeah, this is a great idea.
People will
Well,
keep coming back
clearly
to,
a lot
to
of
Steam
people,
anyway.
Clearly, a lot of people think that was a big thing.
I mean, if they want to get fucked like they did with the Stadia, be my guest.
I mean, you gotta break some eggs, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Even
right?
Valve's made all these good things, but they failed on a couple fronts. Steambox,
Yeah.
fucking Valve controller, or whatever the fuck, Steam controller, that shit didn't take off.
As somebody who doesn't like the Steam controller, I still think it's cool that they tried something different, and a lot of people actually like it. They think it's better than one of these, and one of these that doesn't have stick drift, which is a big plus.
What about Dick Drift?
Dick drift, I have
Dude,
it, unfortunately.
Magic-
Sometimes it
Magic-
goes a little bit to the left.
Yeah. My dick drifted on my knee last week. It was a pain in the ass. Like I had to get checked
Yeah.
out.
That's very
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I'll take care
You
of
should
that.
you should
if
see
want.
4 doctors.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched Gen V yet?
Yes, it's so good. I
My
watched
God,
all the
should.
videos.
it is
The fuck is
fucking.
Gen V?
It's the boys
It's the-
spinoff.
It's the boys spin-off. Yeah.
It's the.
I have to
Oh.
catch
It's
up.
it's called The Boys: The College Years. You know, it's
I haven't
basically.
even watched The Boys yet.
What?
Oh, you should watch the boys. It's
Oh,
amazing.
man. Pedro, have you watched
It's the best
Boys?
show from Amazon.
I have.
Okay, good.
But I have to catch up on this
On Gen
yeah.
V,
on Gen V.
there's only 4 episodes right now, so.
Gotta watch
and
them.
It's great.
And holy fuck, it is definitely more violent than The Boys.
Awesome. I
mean,
love violence.
I think it's on par. There's some pretty crazy
I think
moments.
it's
in
more
the-
violent, quicker, and in every episode.
Oh yeah.
And in every
Yeah,
single
yeah, it is.
episode, and they're kind of kids, so it hits a little different. They're all like
But I
college
feel like-
kids.
We are not to the point yet. I was like when Stormfront got wrecked or stuff like that. Like there's some pretty crazy stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
this whole season is about like self-harm and suicide and
Yeah.
body
yeah, I
image
know. Or like
issues
mental illness and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if by the end like Homelander just intervenes or something. They're gonna do something like that. Yeah.
Did they add like a disclaimer at the beginning like they
Yes,
always do these
yes,
days? Of course.
Yes.
and then at the end of every episode, it's like if you know somebody, blah blah blah.
Yeah. I had a
I
feeling.
Even,
they would.
even in the boys, like Homelander tries to save someone, and by the end, he's like, he just asks the girl to jump like out, she just to kill herself. Yeah, so they had stuff like that in the boys as well. Yeah,
It's fucking crazy. That's all.
but it's kind of like even like the boys TV show is better than the original comic book, and in the comic book they had a school like that, which was just the X-Men. It was the X-Men version of the boys. It was not exactly like Gen V. I think they made it even better.
Yeah, and boy, do they like showing cocks.
Yeah,
That's all that they show.
Yeah.
Just cocks.
Yeah.
No tits. That's it. Just cocks.
Yeah.
Which is
Even that-
whatever.
Your kind of
Yeah.
show, Mike.
I'm super into it.
Yeah.
Cocks, no
Gen
tits.
P. I'm really into Gen P.
Gen PP.
Lots.
P.
And speaking of PP,
Oh, I forgot about Pedro's last topic, which is not gaming news. It's just small penises, blessing or a curse. Now, I'm curious, Pedro, did you put this in there because you want to know what people think of your small penis?
yes, exactly because of that. I
It's
want
a
to feel
curse.
more.
It's a blessing
you
in
know.
the sense of you could probably ride a horse really easily, but it's a curse in the sense of no girl will ever want to touch it.
You know, as
Probably.
someone with experience in the I'd say the field of having a small unit, it's nice that it doesn't stick to my legs, but I have really big balls and those stick to my legs, and that's
So riding a horse still sucks for you.
yeah, having big
Yeah.
balls.
You should
kinda
get them
sucks.
removed and have them put in nudicles.
You know, I did get a vasectomy, and you'd be amazed how many people think getting a vasectomy means you're actually chopping off your
Yeah,
sack.
I've had one. I had a vasectomy too, and people do want to know what it felt like to get my
I
nuts
still
cut
get
off.
like 8-year-olds commenting, "Did you really chop off your balls?"
Yes, I did. I am a eunuch,
Ooh.
and I'm ready for it.
Hey,
yeah,
gotta
Pedro,
compensate.
We're sorry about your small dick.
It's all right, man.
I compensate with a large foreskin. Like it just
But
flops
does your
around.
foreskin
It's like
get,
an
but
elephant's
does your foreskin get hard?
dick.
Does your foreskin get hard? I need to know.
This is very hard right now.
I make it. I put like a splinter.
Oh, that's a splint. A splint. Got it. Cool. Thanks for this very, 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 very interesting conversation. I think I need to change something here.
Diaper. Wait, what?
In the no, I have the what's it called? I have the music set up to play after the podcast, and it wasn't playing. I don't know why. So I need to relocate the song. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see if this works. Cool. All right. Well, we hit an hour. Thanks for that. That last topic really kept people interested. I'm sure they're all going to tune in next time. Hopefully by the next episode, we'll have a bunch of Postal Tober artwork to show you. Maybe we'll have some new merch. I don't know if the dolls will be here by then. But thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Son. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Dad.
Yeah.
I fuck donuts.
Thanks, Dad.
Bye, guys.
Naples.
See ya.
Talking about fucking donuts.